what is this? War of the Protestant League against Bohemia. Hungary. I don't want to be part of this war. Well, I mean, especially since I don't want the Catholics to lose, because I'm Catholic, damn it. Well, that's awkward. Huh. Should I accept or not? I don't know. I don't want to be part of this ward. I'm surprised I didn't get a pop-up. Oh, I know what happened. The message settings has been reset, hasn't it? That's what happened. War. When another country sends us a warning. Threaten war, reform revoked. That's not what I was looking for. When war is declared on one of our subjects. When one of our subjects declare war. When a nation declares war upon you. Again, it's not what I'm looking for. When a war is concluded. Give me a pop-up, yes. But, others. When a nation declares upon another country. Please, give me a pop-up. That's very important. I need to know when it happens. And let's go interesting. When a nation declares war upon another country, making a pause pop-up. Heck, make it always a pause pop-up. It's kind of important that I know when countries declare war on each other. Another country collects war taxes, don't care. Okay. That was unfortunate, because if I caught it in time, what I could have done there was... What's it called? I could have made myself friendly towards Bohemia. Possibly I should have saw that coming. I wasn't paying attention at all. Living in my own little world out in the east here. But seriously, I don't want to be part of the Protestant League war. I don't want the Protestants to win. And if anything, I want Poland to suffer a bit. I was really hoping the Ottomans would join... Well, okay, I was hoping the Polish would join the Catholic side, not the Protestant side. But no, the Poles decided to join here, on the Protestant side, which makes no sense. They're one of the last bulwarks of Catholicism. Why did they join the Protestants? I mean, I guess they hated Bohemia, so they joined the Protestant side. Oh man, I really don't want to be part of this war. I really don't want to be here. Is Denmark involved? Denmark is not involved. That is interesting in itself. They're allied to irrelevant people. Well, I guess I kind of have to accept, don't I? I gotta watch all these Ottoman troops and Polish troops and every other kind of troop march westwards. I wonder how my favors are doing with Hungary anyway. 30 favors, not bad. This actually be below a trust with us. Portugal enter military alliance with France, not really relevant. Improvement in naval technology, give me some Diplo points. 4 entered alliance, that's nice. Do I think anyone's going to come get me? No. No one's going to come here. I'm too far away from the action for anyone to care. Which is kind of nice. If I was like stuck right here, that would be a lot of reason for me not to say yes. I mean, France is no pushover, but France is up against both Poland, Lithuania, and the Ottomans. And Austria-Hungary. It's not, you know, it's... France is strong, but not that strong. And that's all we can convert for now. Unfortunate. That's nice. Okay, Yaroslav still want to rise up. Oh, who's this? Okay, that was brief. up for a second there, then went away. Penza wants to rise up. Penza is over here. Okay. Oh, why do I have 9 barks and a transport here? Let's just delete them. That must have been from Novgorod. In which case, hey, more galleys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Massive fleet of galleys. Hopefully that'll be enough to take on Denmark when the time comes. And wow, just look at the swarm. I'm just kind of sad that I'm on the Protestant side. I had no intention of being on the Protestant side, but here I am. Okay, you can come home from Finland. I wonder... Is there anyone I can ally? Circassia. I know I've said this before. I do want to see if I can try to get Austria to be my allies, or maybe even Ottomans, which I think I've said before as well, but Ottomans is basically impossible, whereas Austria is not. And Austria is not weak. Bohemia is going to be destroyed from this war. That much is for sure. Heck, I suspect Austria is going to become the new emperor. There's not many people who can become emperor, and they're one of the few who are actually Protestant. I'm assuming, of course, that the Protestants are going to win this war, which I think is a fair enough assumption. Oh, Nizhny Novgorod's out there. See? I'm contributing. Don't say that I'm doing nothing. I bet Perm's out there somewhere as well. Oh wow. That was a pretty big battle. There was like 60 count each side. Crazy. The world's turning on itself. Still can't do anything with you guys. My spy in Denmark has been discovered again. And I can take up next year. But I kind of want to embrace first. That's nice. Unfortunately, I can't get money from anywhere. We're not, what's it called, Muslims, so we can't just magically make money out of nowhere. Which is a bit of a shame, really. Okay, general died. Johan. Well, I don't really want Johan II to die, so let's recruit a new general. You. And it's not such you in Tambov either. Which apparently does not have enough supply limit in winter. Go to Etruca. And apparently our corruption is growing. That's not so good. Just need 1,000 ducats. Which we're not making. Muscovy announced me as a rival. Good for you, Muscovy. Oh! This is actually an opportunity. We are at war alongside the Ottomans. This is an opportunity I've been looking for. Okay, you are allied to Transox. Transox is irrelevant. It's for Kazan. Kazan has no allies. This is an opportunity. Great Horde has no allies. Okay, I'm going to eat up you. And then I'm going to go eat up... you guys come back over here. Eat up Kazan. Or at least drive Kazan such that they are no longer in Europe. Please tell me I have defenders. I do not. Okay, hopefully I can make it there in time. You are not a good general. Still, this is seriously a good opportunity. I didn't even realize it. Just click this now. Oh, that doesn't look good. Are we like a tech behind? Tech 13, 13, 11. No, we're just crap at fighting apparently. Apparently. Slow the game down. Improvement land production technology. Sounds good. What's less good is the fact that we just don't have enough cash. Probably because of naval maintenance. Let's turn that down because we don't actually need to pay for these ships right now. Oh. Why Why are these guys marching through my lands? Hey, come on, this is not what I signed up for. How did it even get here? Through Denmark? Damn Danes. Okay, give me this. Nobody cares. Nobody matters, anyway. Oh, and funny enough, I was just saying I need cash. Well, got my cash now, I guess. Some of it. But I do need to pay you for these forts, unfortunately. Local militia. I am not losing 15,000 manpower, thank you very much. Oh, we can ally people. We can ally Brandenburg. Funny that. But no, we're not going to ally Brandenburg. You know what? Just get out of my sight. 15,000 manpower, whatever. We can afford it. Okay, my question is, will Trans-Ox join? They will. Because I kind of want these two provinces and that's it. I don't want anything else from Crimea. How does Kazan feel about Crimea these days? Whoops. Kazan. Neutral and neutral. Maybe it will be easier to just kill Kazan first. Or at least I'm going to take Perm, Bashgrid, and maybe the Nogai as well, because I saw Nogai was pretty good. Instead of Nogai has 49 dev, which is quite surprisingly good. Bashkir is pretty good as well. It's got a gold mine in Bashgrid. And up here, Perm is not bad either. I can always just release Nogai. I'm not sure if Nogai still exists or not. Also, I'm not sure that there's any point actually expanding this direction. But hey, an opportunity presented itself, so I guess we better go for it. Okay, well, Crimea or Kazan first. I just hate this. This looks ugly. This is so ugly. I really just want these two and nothing else. So, they also have this as well. Oh, that is just hideous. I mean, it is to our benefit to try to grab the Crimea node. Like, grab Azov, at least if nothing else. I mean, after all, Azov was one of the milestones in Russian history of getting a warm water port. So I could grab Azov. Well, also piss off the Ottomans slightly. Yeah, let's go for Crimea first. Crimea gives me more than going for Kazan. I'll just grab Azov and these two provinces. How good is this land here anyway? 11 plus 20. Actually not bad. Land down here is definitely not shabby at all. Okay, Crimea. So it'll be a nice quick war for only... How much dev is this? 9, 9, 8. Okay, that's actually really good. How good is this state? 44 dev in Azov. Wow. Or maybe I should just stick to clean up the border gore. That's probably a better idea. I do want to get Perm back for Perm. I'm not sure if I'll even integrate Perm, because Perm is not even in the Russian region. They are purely in the Uralic region. So I could just keep Perm around, but the ideas are crap. Religious ideas, sure, defensive ideas, but if you look at the actual national ideas, cavalry cost, the best. Land force limited modifier, okay, I guess that's not too bad. For defense, not too bad, but it's really not that great. Whereas if we look at Finland, if I remember right, Finland's pretty good. Discipline plus 5% for defense, cavalry combat ability, production efficiency, attrition for enemies. They're actually not bad at all. I can't remember if they get anything else though. I mean, after all, that's not all of their ideas yet. Still got a bit to go before they unlock it all. Crimea costs how much to fully annex? 152. It is tempting to just grab all of this down here, but I don't want to piss off the Ottomans too much, and that's actually kind of important. Although Ottomans don't actually see any of my land as valuable. Part of that is because he's an administrator, of course. Okay, how strong is Kazan? Besides, they're both my rivals, aren't they? Okay, they're both my rivals. Kazan, how strong are you? Kazan. Okay, rivals. Kazan has... Okay, it's navies, armies. Kazan has 38,000. Crimea has 28. Kazan has 38,000? Wow. That is no small number. Okay, let's go for Crimea first. They're smaller. We can destroy them quickly. They only have one fort. And I don't think Transox can really get to us. And Pope Man, I'm sorry. I don't want to be in this war. I don't have a choice. Making 3 ducats a month. Lovely. They should be able to get through my forts, I think. But hopefully some of these guys will turn back and deal with them. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and show our superiority. You go ahead to over there. They do have a pretty decent army. And we don't have any decent generals. Let's take Johan. He has 4 siege. That'll be good enough, probably. Choose the Finlands over. That's nice. Transox is not that big either. Where are you going? You're going to Manchur. Okay, see if we can intercept you there. Now, of course, you are a horde. You are on par of tech. And I very much want to get an X-Tech, but I don't want to pay over the institution cost, if I can. Okay, I do have reinforcements nearby if I need them. Hopefully I wouldn't need them, and it looks like Crimea does not have the morale for this for some reason. Burgundy occupied White Karelia. I cannot care less about that land up there. It's a wasteland to me. Okay, 4 war score. Okay, I don't know where you're going. We don't have military access through Kazan, so that's helpful. You go ahead and see if we can siege on Crimea right now. And we'll see if I can catch a 4K stack. And I'll see if I can chase down that army afterwards. Okay, you are heading to Major, so you're probably going down to this province here, which is Steppe. Okay, another victory. 8%. We should be able to get a 10% war score if we can grab that. And let's say we just grab these two. It doesn't cost much. If we were to take this as well, it would cost a lot more. I'll think about what I want. Why is that 6K unable to siege down Kargopol, I wonder? It should be able to. Weird. And Vance is up here as well. All of them suffering that lovely Russian winter. I mean, look at that. You're not even over supply limit. And yet, turn the other cheek. +1. Arctic +1. Severe winter +3. They're just dying up here in the north. But what does turn the other cheek? Is that my idea? It is. When the enemy comes, do not aid him, for he is your enemy. Do not assist him, for he is your foe. Do not offer him shelter, for he is your doom. Let none provide help for the enemy. Instead, turn the other cheek, as Jesus would have done. Attrition for enemies +1. I may kind of make some sense, because during this time period, foraging was still the primary way to feed your army, even up into the 1700s. I don't think it was until like the 1800s where you started getting proper supply trains. Maybe the late 1700s started getting supply trains. It's partially why Napoleon managed to march all the way to Moscow and had to turn back because there was literally no food left in the western part of Russia where he marched through. The Russians did their classic, what do you even call it? I just burn everything. Scorch and burn. It works pretty well. Okay, you're going to Azabria, so let's wait for you to get locked in. Okay, let's go intercept you there. Do we have a Balliers in you? 2-2? No, we don't. You're the best we got. Which is kind of pathetic. I really don't want to compensate the traders here. I just don't have the cash. I want to spend the cash on something else. Okay, and okay. I'm surprised how overall the morale is really low. Don't expect to be this low. Okay, stack up another 1K. Sack of Kekier. Is that what Livonian Order calls Crimea? Kekier. Traditionally, advancing armies have been expected to supply themselves from what they can plunder in the area they move through. This is often the only way for soldiers to survive in wartime, as payments from the monastic order's treasury can rarely be brought in a timely manner to the men. In fact, by paying retroactively, many also avoid the strain of paying for the fallen. As Kekier fell, it was therefore expected that our soldiers be allowed to loot the city to enrich themselves. What was less expected was the total and utter destruction the city that took place. Refusing to follow orders, our men descended upon the helpless burghers, doing despicable things and ruining the area for a long time to come. You know, I was just saying how I need that money. Now don't get me wrong. I would love some juicy army professionalism. But I need the cash. So, I lose 10 prestige, lose 5 army professionalism. I got 99 prestige right now, so whatever. Crimea, it looks worse for wear. And Crimea hates my guts. Such are the rules of warfare. Yes! Let's embrace. And let's go ahead and tech up and tech up and tech up heaps. Okay, things are looking good. We can get better cavalry. Let's have you guys come over here. Rest of trade. Unfortunately, we can't afford this. That's also really unfortunate. Can't do much about that. I mean, if I wasn't trying to embrace institution, I would not have done that. So that was kind of like a one-off thing. Okay, you guys are spread out here. Whereas these guys will go and just chase down these stragglers, I guess. No, keep chasing the 11k stack. And the French are still unable to siege us down. Why? I'm not sure. How many men do they need to siege us down? I don't have defensive ideas. I barely have a garrison there, and yet 7k troops are not allowed to siege it down. I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe someone else can explain why sometimes you need more than the usual amount to siege down a province. Because I can't explain that. Oh, look at that. That's cute. 3.2 thousand papal cannons are just marching through Lower Dawn. Funny. Okay, we may have caught a 12k stack here. Or maybe not. Okay, so we can catch these guys here. French occupy Olonets. This situation looks interesting. France has barely been occupied. France is putting up very stiff resistance, unsurprisingly. And the Venetians are actually beating the Ottomans on the seas. Quite surprising, I gotta say. That's very unusual. I don't want to fight you with this 2.7k of not even a proper army. Yep, you keep going down here. You guys can go towards Lower Dawn. You stay in Cuban. We're up to 73% already. Oh, we just picked the first option, didn't we? Oh well, whatever. It'll be 1 loan, I think. Maybe 2. 1 loan. Oh well. What's done is done. And there goes the Crimean army. Crimea River, if you will. New World Diamonds. Medium. They're only on medium. I need war to end soon so I can go declare on Kazan. I don't really want to declare on Kazan while I'm still at war with Crimea, to be honest, because then Transox gets military access and that would be not fun for anybody. Speaking of not fun, apparently 8k is enough to start sieging cargo pool. That is not acceptable. Crimea. I'm surprised you're still enthusiastic about this war. I mean, you're basically fully occupied. Seven. Okay, they took attrition hit. They only have 1.5 attrition there. What a shame. If we look at how much manpower France has, they do have manpower. I guess they must have had a disease outbreak or something. Kano administration is gone, they're back up to 8k. You're still on medium. I was thinking I could just humiliate you instead of taking land. And how much cash do you have? Decent chunk, because I really don't care about having this land down here. It's good land, don't get me wrong, but I simply just don't care. I get war reps from you. You know what? I'm looking at this wrong. I should take the land. I have no reason not to. It gives me a bigger border of the Ottomans, sure. But this is good land over here. And Battle's war reps, not happening, huh? Okay, go away. Thank you, Crimea. Pretty good land. And besides, it makes your boards look beautiful. Hopefully Ottomans aren't too pissed off at that. I might have to send a contingent up there just to deal with that. I don't like them sieging down cargo pool. But first, we have Kazan to deal with. Reconquest? No. Let's do our holy war.